picked up on this, but there is no wellness trend out there that OG is not willing to try.
This is true, and many swear, including Dan, by oil pulling.
Yeah.
I've never really heard of it, but clearly it has countless benefits. Some skeptics are still not buying it, though. Maybe OG will make believers out of us. I don't know, OG. You were swishing it around. You put it in your mouth?
Yeah.
Can't you tell the difference? I'm kidding. I don't think it
I mean,
works that great.
Your teeth are quite white.
Well,
and beautiful.
it's the flash, it's the light, not me. So you know I'm all about trends with benefits. So this week's challenge is coconut oil pulling. I've tried it a couple of times before, but never really followed through. But this time, I'm doing it under the watchful eye of one of my Instagram wellness senseis, Miss Tracy Piper from the Piper Center for Internal Wellness. My sensei is an internal fitness detox expert and the author of the Piper Protocol. And we are so happy that she's joining us here on the Pix 11 Morning News. Please welcome Miss Tracy Piper.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Tracy. Happy Monday. So whenever I see a video of you on Instagram, like cooking up something, making a smoothie, I know that health and wellness class is in session, and I'm going to come away with a nugget to help me live a better, healthier life. So what is your approach to wellness?
My approach to wellness is to basically live life and not survive it by being internally fit. So my whole thing is about being internally fit. Internal fitness is the key of everything. We tend to worry about what we look like on the outside, but not about what's going on the inside. And that's our organs, making sure that they're nice and strong.
Yeah, so that's what you teach us. You tell us the products, the items, the amazing foods that we can feed our body so we can see that goodness on the outside. And you do that also on your wellness retreats. And we're here doing this interview via Zoom due to the pandemic, but your retreats are still happening, which, like we discussed before, it's always social distance because your retreat center is massive, but you're doing like an extra special thing when it comes to testing. You're taking it the extra mile.
Yes, we actually ozonate our space. We use the same machine that they use at the airport for our furniture, and then we ozonate all our rooms in between people, or saunas in between each person. We ozonate as well, and we also make sure that people get their test 3 days before. So we make sure it's pretty safe for when they come to the center, so that everybody feels comfortable there.
All right. Okay, so let's get to this coconut oil pulling challenge because it's so fitting for you because you do this every single day. And I love that you said this about coconut oil. You told me that that's all you use on your body because you said, if I can't eat it, I won't put it on my skin. That is food for thought for sure.
Exactly. Yes, I'm big about whatever you put on your skin, you're supposed to be able to eat. And if you can't, because you're breathing and eating through your skin on a daily basis all day long. So if you can't put it here, then you shouldn't put it here.
Oh, see, this is why I'm in awe of you. I still don't do it, but I'm going to try. So let's talk about coconut oil pulling and its benefits. So walk us through it, because Betty's never heard of it. Dan and I have, but you're the master at this, so explain.
Oh my goodness. This has been in Ayurvedic practices in India for many years. And they used to use sunflower oil and sesame oil, and now they started using ghee and also coconut oil. I personally like coconut oil because I grew up in the Caribbean. I love the taste. It's also antibacterial, antifungal, antimicrobial. I mean, why not? It's full of caprylic acid, which is great for candida. So I love to use that. With the oil pulling, it does so many different things for reducing inflammation, for gingivitis. So it doesn't do anything for periodontal disease. So I must say that. So that's where when she mentioned that people are skeptic about it, not for periodontal disease, but inflammation of the gums, yes. We have lymphatic vent stuff underneath the dental pulp, underneath our gums. And each tooth is associated with a different organ. So when we're oil pulling, we're actually activating those amazing organs to start cleaning them out by just putting some oil in your mouth. Why not? While you're like ironing your clothes, trying to figure out what you're gonna wear for the day, or even feeding your dog or cat.
Okay. So Tracy, you say all we need is 1 teaspoon. So we take the teaspoon and then we, okay, 1 teaspoon. Is there a method to the squishing? Because you said we have to do some kind of suction.
Yes. So there's 2 different types of oil pulling. There's one called Gandusha. The one we're going to be doing that I like to do is Gava Garaya. And that is where you're going to put about a teaspoon, or, everybody's mouth is different. So about a comfortable amount on your spoon, you're going to put it in your mouth. So before I start that, I must say, first thing people say to me is that when they wake up in the morning, they're so thirsty, their mouth feels so gooky that they drink water. Don't do that, because whatever bacteria is in your mouth When you get up in the morning, you're thirsty, you drink that, you're putting all
We can
that
get rid of
bacteria into your digestive system, and that's going to cause a lot of other issues. So I tell people to, rinse their mouth out and then do your oil pulling. So you'll put that in your mouth and then you'll squish it around. So you squish from side to side, and then you want to do like a slight suction in between your teeth. So you're like,
You gotta love your partner if you do this in front of them.
and you do that for 10 minutes. And that is going to give time for things to pull out from your gums into, and the thing about it is now it starts to get more toxic because now you're pulling out these deep toxins that's sitting in your system. Coconut oil is an oil, and toxins sit in fat cells, which is very oily and fatty. So they work perfectly great together in order to pull the toxins out. So you want to reduce inflammation. We want to boost our immunity by cleaning out our lymphatic system, and we want to remove toxins.
All right, so I don't know if Betty has any questions about this because she said she hasn't heard of oil pulling before.
I never associated teeth with organs either. It's fascinating to me, but it's interesting that you say spit it in the garbage, not like down the sink.
Well,
Why is that?
You clog your sink.
Yes, because clearly coconut oil, if you put it in when the temperature gets cold, it will clog your sink.
Yeah, exactly.
So you want to spit it in
oil.
the garbage. And you also want to make sure that you don't swallow it because now you have all these toxins in the oil.
Right.
So
Very good
do
point.
not swallow the oil. Yeah.
Very good
Tracy,
point. I love it.
thank you so much for agreeing to guide us through this
Tracy,
journey.
I saw her on 42nd Street last week.
He was with me. She came
I
to see
know.
me.
It was so nice to see you out there.
I know.
I got a little groupie right. I saw you.
Oh, I was so excited to see you. I was so excited to see you. And I swear, I love oil pulling. I think it works. I really
Okay, so
do.
we're gonna try this, Tracy, and I'm gonna keep you informed. All of you at home can follow along and let us know what you think using the hashtag OGTakesOn. Her book is The Piper Protocol, and be sure to follow Tracy Piper on Instagram. Her handle is @the_Piper Center, or you can just pay her a visit in person at the Piper Center for Internal Wellness. You can get all the details at thepipercenter.com.
I have one
She
question.
is a true healer.
One question.
Go
Sorry,
ahead.
I'm sorry if you said it and I missed it. How often? Can you do it every day, or is it like you do something once every so often?
No, I literally do it every day. And
Oh, yeah,
during,
okay.
during the pandemic, I couldn't get to the dentist, and I had a toothache, and I did this, and it wore off until I could go to the dentist
Oh, wow.
after when they had that little break.
Now, is
so
that a
it really
teaspoon?
does help.
Is that a teaspoon in your
looks like a
hand? Because
large-
it looks like
It's a soup
looks like
spoon.
a
Teaspoon.
pasta
ladle.
serving spoon.
Yeah.
Because it's wooden
It's like
spoons.
Oh.
There's a wooden. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, no, no.
Mine
I
is
love
too.
it.
Mine is too, sisters. I knew
Thanks,
we're
Tracy.
connected. I knew it.
You're bonding over wooden spoons right now. I know that, right? That's great because I'm always looking for alternatives to like Listerine and stuff because
There
it's
you go.
alcohol. It's very intense.
Right.
This is great.
Exactly.
I'm gonna try it.
Exactly. Yes.
Tracy, thank you.
Thank you, Tracy. See you soon.
Thank you.
Good luck, OG.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, 10.